finally, all this stuff I've been collecting, all the good stuff. I actually bought this by accident, thinking that it was a pulley for this supercharger. But either way, this is a crank pulley, and it's like gives you like 15 simulated horsepower since it's so light. Got my AI6 7th injector wiring harness kit here. There's a tuner down there. Fuel lines, injector, supercharger tensioner in there. All new coil packs. Brand new spark plugs, 2 steps colder. Got also a fuel pressure regulator in there, doing some, some maintenance while I got everything taken apart. Dual gauge here. I got a wideband and boost gauge built into one with one little pod here. Since I already have some electric gauges, gotta have a new gasket and valve covers. Valve covers are leaking. Big boy. This is the new 1320 supercharger from Magnuson, and with no other mods, it's supposed to give you around 60 to 70 horsepower. We do have the 7th injector kit, all new everything in terms of ignition, and I do have a fuel cleaning kit, so the injectors are going to be cleaned out. I'm looking for no pinging. Hopefully this kit here actually does what it's supposed to, which is, remove pinging the bit here, but I've heard like a 50-50 worked perfect, and then it doesn't work at all. Hopefully all these other supporting mods do well. I got 273,000 miles on the 3.4 here, and I'm excited for it. It's going to be like a whole new engine. Not going to do any filming of install or uninstalling anything, just because it's like my first time doing this, so I'm probably going to run into a bunch of things, but I expect it to take me a couple days here, so super excited for this. But all my goodies are finally going in the car here. First, I'm going to do just the supercharger with cleaned injectors, new spark plugs, new coil packs, and just kind of see how it runs. If it runs like garbage right away, I'm going to install the boost gauge. This is just more wiring and a little bit more effort. I might install it alongside things, but I have to run wires through the dash and splice things, and we'll see. I just want to see how it runs overall, before and after with the 7th injector kit. I haven't seen any reviews online of a before and after 7th injector really at all, let alone barely anything to do with the new 1320 supercharger. So the goal is to keep you guys like involved and informed through the whole process, except for like the install, because there's plenty of videos of that, and it's really not that complicated. It's pretty much replacing the intake manifold and some other lines. The 7th injector actually seems more complicated than the supercharger install, with splicing wires into the ECM and cutting and splicing fuel lines. More complicated for that. But Magnuson has this super intuitive colored manual here and descriptions the whole way, which is definitely something you don't get with a used supercharger. And of course, all the other things that I need: new belt and the remaining kit stuff. Wish me luck.